Hello, my Smexy Suckers. I know I haven't seen you in a while, but don't worry, I am back. So it was a little difficult to get me here because I was busy partying. No, I'm joking. I don't party, I study. Okay. So I want to teach you about some things on how to survive college, or university, wherever you're from. So it's really about time management, and I know, like, in high school a lot of people were taught that if they planned they'd be more successful and blah 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 blah, but it's actually true in college, because honestly, if you want to have a personal life and you want to get good grades, you need time management. Like, you need to invest in a day book or a planner, like a day book or a planner of some sort. So here I have my little pen on here at all times, and I have like a little binder, and with my binder I have these little post-its, and it like reminds me what to do, some things that I have ideas for, and then just some like little bookmarks that I have right here. And then if I have a specific event or an appointment, I will just put that on I have a little thing over there, it's a calendar. I'll put it on that calendar. But I have one in my own place, not like hers. She doesn't really keep track of her calendar as much, and I, however, do. I like planning. But yeah, so number one thing with college is make sure you are managing your time. So what I do is I have about 4 towels, and when I get down to 2 towels, that is when I will do my laundry, because I only have one laundry basket and I don't want to overfill it, and I don't want to do a small wash. I want to do like a reasonably like good wash that is not a waste of like detergent and fabric softener, or my little dryer sheets that I have. So that way it's like enough where I can at least use 2 washes, so I can separate my whites and my darks, and like my colors and my whites and stuff. And then, like, her desk is a mess. So you want your personal living space to be comfortable, and I understand that some people, like, they're comfortable living in a pigsty. But you need to understand that your mummy is not there anymore to clean up after you, so you need to clean up after yourself every once in a while. So, like, she's pretty organized, she knows where everything is, but the thing is that, like, you need to set a specific day where you are going to clean your room. Like, if you have dirty dishes, you're going to do it on this day, and you're going to wash your floor, because you're walking in and out of that floor all the time, and you're housing people, like your janitorial staff that will clean your bathrooms and the floors outside. They don't come inside to vacuum and mop your own floors, so you have to do it yourself. And it's just really, like, you have to be an adult. Like, you have to actually grow up a little bit and set a specific day or several days when you're going to just stay in your room and clean. And if you want to go out later that night and party, then you should do it earlier in the day, get all of your stuff done. And I like to do like all of my work right after classes, so that way as soon as 5 hits, I have almost all of my stuff done, and I usually will go out and eat lunch or dinner with some people, and then I'll go out and just hang, or I'll read a book, or I don't know, have a smoke or something and just relax. It's just really a relaxing thing. And I personally, I like to have a time schedule. So I have my specific things that I do every single day, and when someone like tries to interrupt them, I get a little upset, but as long as they told me with enough time ahead where I can shift something around, I'm okay with it. So yeah, number 1 thing, time management. Number 2 thing, make sure that your living space is comfortable, and that involves time management as well. Number 3, make sure you get out. I especially am not really into meeting people, but I love people at the same time. It's really difficult being in a new place and having to make new friends. And Jordan, she likes to stay in her room and watch Netflix. And don't get me wrong, I watch Netflix all the time as well, but I usually watch it like before bed, so that way I can do other things with my life instead of just be inside my dorm room. No offense. Oh, shut up. But it's really like time management, comfort in your own space. Like, a lot of your success advisors and your guidance counselors in college, they will say that you need a safe space, a place where you feel most comfortable. And that's why it's important to have a healthy relationship with your roommate if you have one, or to just like make sure it's a comfy, clean environment, so that way you don't have to like do anything. You just like, if you want to take a load off, you can just come in and lay in your bed and you can just go to sleep. It's as easy as that. And then 3 is just be social, and I think I have another one. But yeah, you really need to get out and explore and do anything that really is like out there. Alright, 4, you need to look around. If you are not set on your major, or you don't know what you're going to eat for dinner, or you don't know what your plans are this weekend, you really need to set out things. So I am exploring my major, so I am in different classes from like a whole bunch of different majors, but I'm also taking gen ed classes, so I have a few credits that are over, and that is okay with me because I'm doing time management and I'm fine and I'm doing my homework on time and it's all like okay. But I talked with my guidance counselor or my success advisor, and I really just like discussed like what I like doing. Like, I love helping people and I love talking to people, so that's why like I thought maybe communications. But then I also like thought like I don't really want that to only be my job, like just talking to people. I want to actually like be able to like do things, so that's why like I'm doing internships and stuff in like different places where I can help people. And then so if you're like if you're struggling with your major, just get out there, talk to your guidance counselor, do different electives and classes, just to like explore your different options. If you don't know what you're going to eat, if they have a cafeteria on site, you can go into that cafeteria, have a look around, and if you want to eat there, you can. Usually I suggest having a meal plan. Jordan, she has a specific meal plan where you can it's like 4 different options, and you can get them, you can just eat in the geyser, which is a cafeteria, or you can eat in the Commons, and that is like the Wolf Den Cafe, which is Starbucks, and so you can eat in that place, or you can just eat in that place, or you can eat a lot in that place. It's just really, because they have like these little swipe cards, it's more like numerical thing. Like if you either want unlimited and nothing in there, or you can have like a certain amount of swipes and if you count your swipes, or you can just not do it at all and just have your own food. I have allergies to a lot of things, so I have to take medication before I go out or anything. So I have a lot of food in my dorm, and that way I can have like a specific meal plan. I like to pack my little lunches, that way I can have like lunch with my friends, but I won't get sick or die. And then like my little fridge, I have like some frozen things in my freezer, and then I have some things that aren't going to go bad for a while inside of my fridge. That way I can either make my food or whatever. As you can see up there, Jordan has a pan. It's still not used, which is kind of a good thing. Like if you do not want to cook, then you shouldn't. Like you can just go get a meal plan at your college, or you can go out and eat with your friends, or if your family sends you money, you can do it that way. Or you can just get like pre-made things like mac and cheese or ramen. Like that's a very like college-y food. So you can do a whole bunch of different things with your food or meal plans. And then like parties. So if you know that you want to go to a party, you really have to get out and know people. So you need to like set out things, like you need to talk to these people, like what is the rules. Like, is it just upperclassmen? Is there going to be drinking? Is there going to be drugs? Is there like something I need to know about? Is there someone that I need to watch out for? Where is it? Are my other friends going, or is it just going to be me with a whole bunch of people I don't know? There's like a whole bunch of different things. So really, it's really like 4 things on how to survive college. Like, it's really easy. It's the number 1 thing, time management. Okay. Number 2 thing, be comfortable. Like, have a safe space. So always keep your dorm room clean. Number 3, be social. Get out of your dorm room. I know that you don't want to get out of your dorm room, but honestly, it is the best thing. You can get out there, get some sun, just relax. You can just read a book. You can do your homework outside. You don't have to do your homework inside. I mean, it's going to get cold soon, but still, like, you can do whatever you want to do in other places. So be social, get out there. And then 4, make sure that you have a pre-plan for everything, which kind of goes with time management. Honestly, like, time management goes with all of these. Like, time management is really like the big thing, and then it has all of these different categories, and it's really all about making sure that you are happy and healthy in college. If you feel like this pit of your stomach feeling that it's not safe, don't do it. Like, honestly, just trust your instincts, because in the end, it's you keeping yourself safe and healthy. And honestly, like, that's pretty much how life is. You can't always rely on your parents, especially now that you're in college, you're an adult. You need to learn how to be an adult. You need to do these things by yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Yes, I'm sorry, Jordan. I hope that, like, this was helpful. I know that it was only like 4 things, maybe 5 with the last thing that I said, but honestly, it's the small things that make your life a lot more enjoyable. Like, time management, being social, getting a plan, being in a safe, healthy environment. It's all really about you on the long road. And you need to do those things if you want to have a happy life and you want to have a happy and enjoyable college experience. So yes, and remember, if you have any problems with someone, like your roommate, or just like someone on your floor, or someone in your class or something, if you have trouble with someone, like if something's happening in the bathroom or the kitchen, or your roommate is being bossy or annoying or something, or the people next door to you are having a loud party and it's 1 o'clock in the morning, please tell your RA or your RD, because they are there for that reason. They are resident assistants and resident directors. They are there to make sure that you are living in a happy, healthy environment and clean. And yes, if you are having problems with someone in your class, talk to your professor. Ask them maybe to not, like, put you near them, or make sure that you don't, like, have like, you don't have to do projects with them or something. Just make sure that you separate yourself from that person if they are not healthy for you, or they're just causing you trouble in any sort of way. And that is pretty much all I have. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know that I talked for a long time about stuff that some of you probably have never related to, or probably never will, and that's okay. I just, like, honestly, you can take these things even if, like, if you're not going to college, or you ever went, or you never went to college, or you already did. Honestly, you can take these little tips that I did in my video and you can use them in your own life. Yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to click that little subscribe button down below. And don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that notification bar bell down below, so that way you know when we post. Yeah, I love you, Smexy Suckers, so much. Peace out. Bye.